one and all. Myself Bhavani from Civil Department. In the last class, I already discussed about what are the prevention measures for the earthquakes. And today we are going to start this volcanoes. Means how these volcanoes are going to be formed and what are the different stages of these volcanoes. Okay. Coming to the formation means how these volcanoes can be formed, from what it can be formed means mainly these volcanoes are formed from the magma. And why this magma can erupt these volcanoes means when in the earth crust, beneath the earth crust, this magma will rise to the surface of the earth. Then only these volcanoes can be formed. Mainly we are having so many stages in this formation of the volcanoes. Coming to the first one, that is magma generation. Firstly, here due to the heat and pressure also magma can be generated, and mainly this magma is generated in the mountain, that is due to the temperature. Okay, and due to the high temperatures and also pressures, this magma can be occurred. Why? Because at some lands means at some of the earth surface is having the very high temperature. At that time only these volcanoes can be erupted. And some of the regions in our India is also there. And in that region, some will be active and some will be inactive in some of the regions. But due to this high temperature and also the pressure of the earth crust, these volcanoes can be automatically formed. Okay. And how this melting of mantle rocks can be formed from this, how this magma generated is, mainly it can be formed from the magma. And how this can be formed means because of the decompression melting. Means what is meant by this decompression melting means it is nothing but the reduction of the pressure here. When there will be reduction in the pressure, or some of the when we are going to add the voids like water, by these also magma can be generated. Mainly this magma will be generated at high pressure or high temperature. And how this can be formed automatically means when there will be decompression melting occurs, and also when we are going to add some of the violets like water also. Okay. And next one is magma ascent. And in this one, what is meant by this magma ascent means when this magma is going to erupted from the earth surface, when there will be, if the magma is very less means it will be dense than the surrounding rocks. Why? Because when this magma is going to be raised, when this can be raised means why this magma is raised means due to the surrounding rocks. Means surrounding rocks, some will be which having the some will be dense rocks will be there, some will be very thick rocks will be there, and by this only, by this buoyancy only, this magma ascent can be defined. And nextly, how this the formation of the magma chambers can be means when any type of magma is arises from the earth crust, it will automatically accumulate in the larger reservoirs. Means underground reservoirs, nothing but below the earth crust there will be small underground reservoirs. Means some space will be there in between the earth crust, that is called as the underground reservoirs. When any type of magma that will be rises from the earth crust means automatically it will accumulate into the underground reservoirs, that is also called as the magma chambers here. And nextly, how these magma can be erupted means first one is pressure buildup. Means how these pressure can be built up for this magma means when any type of gas and pressure that will build in the magma means they will be rise to the very high temperature or high pressure also. Due to this only magma can be erupted. And the next one is crust fracturing. In this crust fracturing, what will happen means when any type of pressure can be caused, when any type of pressure is accumulated from the earth surface means that will cause the earth crust to fracture. At that time, this magma will reach to the earth surface. That is called as the crust fracturing. And next stage is volcanic eruption. And when these magma, after it will rise into the large underground reservoirs, and next there will be pressure build up in that magma region, and after what will happen, there will be fracturing occurring in the at the surface. That will that at that time only this magma is going to reach the at the surface, that is called as the lava. And this lava is going to be rises at a very high height also. And at that time when we are seeing any type of volcanoes, means it will look like the explosives or any type of infusio also, means some flowing type. Okay. And when this automatically this magma will reach us the at the surface, this magma will called that magma, when it reaches the at the surface, that is called as the lava here. And this can be sometimes when we are looking, means it will be look like the some explosives also, or some will be just like the flowing content like that. Okay. And next one is different stages of volcanoes. Means here when any type of volcanoes we are seeing, means mainly these are having various stages, means according to this life cycle also. Means some of the volcanoes will be active and some will be dormant. Dormant nothing but for the long time it may not be erupted, but after some time it may be erupted. That is called as the dormant stage. And last one is extinct stage. In detail we are going to study this one. And mainly first stage of this volcanoes are active stage. Means active stage is nothing but the active volcano. Means when this active volcano is there, means automatically that volcano is already recently only it can be it is erupted. So in the future also there will be maximum possibility that it may be erupted again, or very soon it can be erupted. And some of the best examples of this volcano stage in our world is Mount St. Helens and also Kilia. And these are all the active stages in around the world. And some will be in the Indian Ocean also. And that can be just said it as a dormant stage also. At some in past it is erupted, but in the future we don't know. But there may be possibility to erupt also. Okay. And frequent eruptions of this active volcanoes. Now only I told you Kilia and also Mount St. Helens. And nextly, when any type of volcanoes is erupted, means it will automatically emit some of the gases like sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, and also water vapor. And when these volcanoes are erupted, it can also generate the geothermal energy. Means how this geothermal can be energy can be started, means in some of the areas what will happen, means that when the temperature or also pressure is high in some of the volcano regions, at the surface, that water will be there in that area. No, that water is going to be, means just like steams it can be erupted. Just like steams it can be erupted. What will happen means these scientists, they already did that. They are going to insert the turbines. They are going to insert the turbines into that water surface. When these steams are erupting, means these turbines are going to be rotate, and from that steam only they are going to generate the geothermal plants also. Okay. And because of this volcanoes, we are having so many negative effects and so many positive effects is also there. That will I will explain in the next classes. Okay. And next one is dormant stage. And dormant stage is nothing but it hasn't erupted for the long time, but it may be erupt in the future. That is called as the dormant stage. And mainly recently these dormant stage eruptions is not at all happen. And one of the main dormant stage is Mount Fuji. And it is one of the famous volcanoes in the world. In the past, that volcano is very much active, but now it is not at all active. Maybe in the future, it can be active. Okay. And Mainly, what is the potential of this dormant stage or this potential for activity means these volcanoes is having the magma chambers, and when these magma chambers and also some potential for the future eruptions, and then these type of volcanoes, just for example we can take this Mount Fuji only. When these volcanoes is having the magma chambers and also the future eruptions can be happened, so that's why we have to create the magma chambers. Maybe it is already having the magma chambers in the earth surface only, means underground reservoirs will be there for this magma, no, just like these magma chambers is having this um when volcanoes is going to be happen means this from this magma chambers only lava is going to be generated, means these dormant stages means already they are prepared for the future eruptions. Okay, that is called as the potential for activity. Next one is extinct stage, and this type of extinct stage is nothing but the which is already erupted thousands of years ago, means recently it is not at all erupted, only thousands of years ago. In the past it is erupted. And there is, means some of the scientists, they already clearly give the statement that there is no possibility of these eruptions for this Edinburgh Castle rock. This is one of the famous volcanoes. In the thousands years ago, this type of volcanoes is happened. But in the future, it cannot be happen. That is called as the extinct stage. And firstly, in this extinct stage, what is meant by this extinct stage and what will happen in this one is mainly no magma supply will be there. Why? Because extinct volcanoes means only thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, these extinct stages can be happen. Means this cannot be having any type of magma supply. Means this cannot be erupted in the future also. And main example is Edinburgh Castle rock. And nextly, erosion and weathering. Automatically, when these extinct volcanoes will be there, means that will undergo the erosion and also weathering conditions. Mainly because of this erosion and because of this weathering, these are going to be altering the shape and appearance of the earth surface. And mainly this type of extinct stages after the volcanoes happen means that land will be very much useful. Why? Because that lava, that ash, that is mainly it can be in the future, means after the lava is cooled down, that can be used as the soil fertility land also, means for the agricultural purpose, means very far away from that volcanoes, when these ash is flowing through that areas, means that ash will be having so many very very important minerals we are having. Mainly because of that minerals only, that agricultural fields will be very much, there will be very much growth in the agricultural fields. Okay, this one of the positive effect of this extinct stages or any volcanoes is there will be soil fertility because of this volcanoes. Okay, why? Because in this ashes we are having so many different very important minerals will be there that can be used, that can be give growth for the agriculture also. Next one is how this volcano eruption can be happen, means it can be happen, these can be happen due to the tectonic plates. Okay, and what is meant by this tectonic plates means we are having the earth crust. Because of this earth crust, how this earth crust is made up of means it is made up of huge slabs, that is called as the plates. When any earthquakes are going to be occurred means these plates are going to be moved. At that time, when this when the occurring of this earthquake, at the time of earthquake, these tectonic plates are going to be moved. And if these volcanic eruptions will be some nearer to the edge of this tectonic plates. Okay, these overall this processing is called as the plate tectonics or tectonic plates. Means when overall our earth crust is made up of these huge slabs only. When any earthquakes or any volcanic eruptions happen means automatically below the earth surface there will be so much movement of these plates. That is called as the overall this process is called as the tectonic plates or plate tectonics. And mainly what is the scientific theory of this plate tectonics or tectonic plates means it is nothing but the movement of the earth lithosphere. Mainly these earth lithosphere will be divided into several types of small plates will be there, large plates will be there, and mainly that is the movement of the earth surface, that is called as the tectonic plates. And what is the main key factor of this formation and activity of this volcanoes is nothing but plate tectonics only. When these tectonic plates are moving means at that time only any type of volcanoes or any type of volcanoes can earthquakes can be happened. And how these tectonic plates can be related to these volcanoes means first one, that is divergent boundaries. In this divergent boundaries what will happen means these tectonic plates can be move apart from each other. Okay, why? Because if this is your earth surface means automatically when these earthquakes or any volcanoes can be happen means if the earthquake is started means automatically there will be movement in the earth surface. When these tectonic plates are moving from each other means this will be rocks means when any earthquake is occurred means there will be moving of these rocks. That's why these divergence boundaries can be occurred. That is one of the plate boundaries. And what will happen and what is the volcanic activity happened in this boundary means mainly this magma is going to be raised from the mantle. Why? Because to fill the gap also, to fill the gap, and afterward that gap can be that earth crust. After this volcano is if volcano is going to be happen means magma is going to be raised from the mantle to fill the gap, and when after filling the gap it will automatically create some earth crust means at the time that earth crust can be cooled down. That is the process. This process will be formed in the mid ocean and also some of the volcanic islands. This is one of the volcanic activity. And what is the main example of this one is it is in Iceland, that is a mid-Atlantic ridge here. Okay. Next one is convergent boundaries. And what is meant by this converging boundaries means in the divergent what is happening, rocks are going to be moving towards each other means that is that tectonic plates are moving towards like this. Okay, in this convergent boundaries these are moving to be like this mean. Okay, that is nothing but the convergent boundaries. Tectonic plates can be moved move towards each other. In the divergent it will move towards each other. That is called that is the difference between convergent and divergent. When one plate is forced beneath the another means that process is called as the subduction. Okay, and in this boundary condition what is the volcanic activity that is going to be happen means when this subduction plate will be melts means it will automatically descends the mantle here means that will create the magma to rise from the volcanic arcs. That is nothing but the volcanic activity when it is in convergent boundary condition. And some of the main examples of this convergent boundary is it is in the means Andes mountains in South America, and in Pacific Ocean it is nothing but the Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire is very famous volcano activity, and it is one of the active volcano in the Pacific Ocean also. And some will be in North America and some will be in Japan also. Of course, we already know that in Japan, both earthquakes and also volcanoes, these are very much active in the Japan country. And next one is transform boundaries. And what is meant by this transform boundaries means these tectonic plates will slide past each other, means like this. Like this it will go, and like this it will go. This is the movement of this transform boundaries. It may be horizontal. Okay. And what is the volcanic activity is mainly these transform boundaries is having the very less amount of volcanic activity here, but mainly it can influence the volcanic processes also. Okay, mainly it will be very much inactive in case of eruption of this volcanic, but indirectly it can help to rise the volcano also. Some of the example, it is in California, that is San Andreas fault. Okay, and afterwards is impact of tectonic plates on volcanism, means okay, everything is completed is due to these tectonic plates, or when moving of the earth crust, there will be so many rocks or sliding each other or moving towards each other, and some will be going away from each other. After all this happening, um, what is the impact of this plate tectonics on these volcanoes? Mainly, after happening of these tectonic plates, after volcanoes, what will happen in this means? Firstly, that is nothing but the distribution of volcanoes, and most of the volcanoes can be located along the plate boundaries, and due to this tectonic activity in some of the regions, maybe in some of the regions that is having the very few amount of volcanoes, means that can be located along the plate boundaries here. And next one is volcanic eruption styles. Mainly when volcanoes are erupted, means some will be just, it will look like some flowing content, and some will be just like some explosives, these volcanoes can be erupted. And when these explosives, just like explosives, it will be happening, means that is having the high gas content in the magma. But some will be just like flowing of the lava, like that. Some of the volcanoes will be there that having the very low viscosity lava. Okay. And next one is earthquake and volcanic activity, means what is the relation between this earthquake and volcanoes? Means firstly, anywhere earthquake is going to be started first. In this earthquake, how it is going to be started means just like the movement of the tectonic plates. Due to this moving of the tectonic plates, due to high temperature and pressure, after the moving of this rock surface, like some uh, convergent, divergent, and transform boundaries, some will be moving each other away from each other, some will be sliding each other. After all these conditions, earthquake is going to be happen. This earthquake is going to precede the volcanic eruptions is there, and mainly this will happen in some of the subduction zones also. Why? Because due to this tectonic plates, or due to the magma, means the magma chambers will be there in that volcanoes. Okay, means under the earth surface, magma chambers will be there. Okay, due to this, when due to the movement of the magma and tectonic plates also, this earthquake is going to be precede the volcanoes here. Okay, and here you can see it is one of the picture I kept here, and like this earthquake is going to happen. And when this earthquake is going to happen near the volcano regions, that will automatically impact the volcanoes here. Okay. Okay. These are the reference books I have referred. You can also refer if any doubt can be rise in you. Okay. Thank you everyone.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.